Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to do a quick video on a really annoying problem that I'm having at the minute. A lot of people will have somewhere along the line, and that is squeaking brakes. Seriously annoying. There can be a number of issues for that. It could be the brake pads, it could be the bearings, it could be the brake disc, it could be the sliding caliper bolts, maybe the problems, a few other bits and pieces. But with this car, I know definitely not. It's definitely not the bearings, because I replaced them recently. It's definitely not the brake pads, because they're really good. It's not the brake disc, it's grand. The sliding calipers look really good as well. So the main problem, I think it is the anti-rattle clips. The anti-rattle clips go on each end of the brake pads, so I need to take off the brake pads, I need to clean the caliper where it's holding them, and I need to clean off the anti-rattle clips, and I need to get you some copper grease and put it on both ends of the brake pads and on the back of the brake pad as well. Not on the piece that touches the brake disc, because that would be dangerous, on the back of it. So that's what we're going to do. So the next thing I'm going to do now is we're going to jack the car up, we're going to take off the wheels on both sides and get stuck in. So remember, whenever you're doing this, use the correct safety equipment. So it's very dangerous with the car jacked up. You don't want it falling on top of you and getting injured. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so we're jacked up. As I said, safety first. Jack is still up. We've got timber blocks in there, and I have a jack stand in there with the pin in correctly. And these are children's play mats, and they're brilliant. You know what? It's like kneeling on air. But anyway, let's look at this here. As you can see, the brake pads here and here are in perfect condition. The bearing was just changed, like I said earlier, and the brake disc is in great shape here. So that leaves me to believe that the problem is with these clips here. These are anti-rattle clips here. This one here, and there's two the other side as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the brake caliper, and as you can see here, the brakes are loose. So brake calipers coming off. There's 13mm bolt here and 13mm bolt here as well. And then when I take it off, I've got a hook to hang it so as it doesn't get damaged. Now, when I'm doing this, I'm going to also take out take the whole caliper holder off and grease up the sliding pins on both sides. So that's what I'm going to take off these now. 13mm. So when we've this done, we'll come back. So we'll just undo these bolts like so. Two of them. There we go. Just put them here. Don't get lost. And there we go. That's the caliper off. We'll just hang that up there now. So the brake lines don't get damaged. Very important, very important to do that. So first thing is what we're going to do is take out the brake pads. So there's two of them. There's one here and one here. Actually need to get a screwdriver. Okay, so I've got a screwdriver here now to take these off. So just pry these out both sides. This is a bit stuck, you see that now. Here we go. Squeaky squeak no more. So that's the brake pads out. Now if we look here, these are the sliding pins, the caliper pins here. These look to be in good condition. I don't think I really need to do anything with them. It makes life much easier, then I won't have to take off the caliper holder, but I am going to take it off and I am going to grease them up, because I want to take off these clips here and I want to clean in where they belong. So the first thing is I'm going to take these off here now. It's a 17mm spanner we want for that one, for these two bolts, and we'll take these off. There we go. This one. Okay. Give me a hammer over the. Here we go. This is the brake caliper holder here. So we have it off. We just remove the clips like so. As you can see, they're fairly stuck on there. There's one. And there, I'll just leave them when they come off. This one here, there's three. This one here, there's four. Now, so I'm going to do is you're going to use the wire brush to clean these down here. Get them nice and clean. First I'll use this brush. You need the wire brush. Make sure not to damage these. That'll be good. One side. Second side. Nice job done on them down there. That's that. And put this side down here. Looking good as well. I'm quite happy with that now. So that's job one. The next thing is I want to give these a bit of a cleaning. I'm just using some cleaner here. Yeah, they look nice and clean. Let's check it out. Make sure, yep, that's pretty good. Yes, I'm happy with that. Yes, that's fine too. So that's them clean now. You can see this stuff's coming off here. This is some sort of like a silicone protection, but look, I'm going to see now can I do this without actually replacing them. So €25 to change them. So I'll leave these over here now in the order to come off. And the next thing is the caliper pins. That's one, two. So as we can see, we could do with a bit of tender love and care. Indeed. So the garage didn't have any in stock, so he gave me these little sachets. Not the garage, the motor factors. So here we go. Back in they go. Yeah, I'm pushing them back in. There's a little wee lip on them there, as you can see. Have to tuck this back in here now, like so. Push them in all the way around. 2, 3, 4. I'll take a little bit of messing getting these in. That's that in there. So there we are. I'll repeat the same on the other side, and when that's done we can come back for putting the clips back in. Okay, so I just used a screwdriver here as well, just to show you to scrape out these grooves here. Just get them nice and clean, you know. So another thing to do. Now clips back in. Goes on top like this and down. There we go. That's how you went. Perfect, that's one. 2. There we go, put these gloves on. You know, I did order a new pair of these from the French company, was it? No, some French company anyway. And they sent them out, first of all, they sent them to France, which I'm obviously in Ireland. And then they sent the second set out, and they sent a set for a Ford Escort or something like that. So I had to send them back anyway, and without aggravation, I just said I'll do it this way. So that's that done now. So the next thing is the brake pads. So we'll just give this a bit of a rubbing off. As you can see where the caliper is digging into it. So what we do is, when we get our copper grease, the places where we're going to put the copper grease, we're going to put it on here, here and here. Definitely don't put any on this side, whatever you do. This is the inside caliper now. I'm going to give this a bit of a wipe. It's too sexy to get lost. So give these a bit of a cleaning here as well. Ready for the copper grease. Just rubbing this. So copper grease goes on here. There we go. That's what it has to go. And then on the ends here. That's one. Yeah, it's such a beautiful sunny day. The sun has the copper grease nice and soft, nice and easy to put onto the parts where it needs it. But there we go. That's that there now. There's one. That's the inside one. And then the other one is here, so I'll just repeat the same process on this one. Okay, so here we go. We have the sliding pins in properly, both sides. We have the anti-rattle clips in. We have the brake pads all lubed up with copper grease. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of tread locker onto these bolts. Just a wee drop, just to make sure that we don't have any sort of problems in the future. That's the last thing we want, is anything coming loose. So please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up. I hope you're enjoying the video. Leave a comment. Let's get over here now. Okay, so now slide it over the disc, back into position like so, and get one of the bolts in here now. First of all, once we get the first one in, there you go. That's number one. Number two. Now I don't know what the torque is in this for tightening these up, because I just don't know what it is, but usually what I do is when I take these off, I tighten them up well with a tread locker, and that holds them on. So there we go. That's that there now. So we hand tighten them up, and then get ready to tighten them up with the spanner. Still a bit more. There we go, getting the thing there. You know what I love now? I love the loaning out impact wrench. I don't have one, but I have one for the compressor, but it's way too noisy, right? The battery one would be nice. So tighten these up nice and tight. There's no chance of them snapping anyway, that's for sure. That's it. I'm happy with that. Sure. Right, now we need the brake pads next. Okay, so this is the other side now I'm going to finish off this video on. So we have it all taken out, cleaned up, just like the other side. Calipers have been re-greased, or sliding pins should I say, have been re-greased. Now, brake pads, the brake pads go in like this. This is the inside one, and this is what's called, it squeals. It's a squealer, I think it's called. Whenever the meat of the brake pad is gone, this thing then touches, rubs against the back of the disc, and it makes a sort of a grinding noise. So it's a very handy thing to have there. So let me just put these back in. That's the first one. Yeah, that's the thing, just don't get any on the brake disc itself. And the second one. There we go. Plenty of grease, plenty of proper grease on that now. So that's them back into position. Next thing I need to do is get my caliper back now. Just like with the bolts for the caliper holder, with the tread locker. Just have it on there now while I'm waiting. Safety, peace of mind. Take this out. Lane, get the bolts, take these bolts off through this. That's the first one. So we need it's the 13mm spanner for this. We need a 16 spanner. That's it. That's the first one. The second one. The reason why we need a 16 is we need to hold this side. So 16 does that job nicely. So I'll just tighten these up. Oh, slipped on me. This idiot that has been watching all this, what I'll do is I'll come back when I'm just about to tighten them up. Okay, so they're just hand tight now, so we give them a good tightening up. We'll do them a bit at a time on each side. We get them evenly tightened up. And once you have them tight, you can just tighten them then, like so. That's perfect. And that's that there now. Just going to put my wheel back on, and we'll see does it squeak. Back in 1 second. So there we go, that's it done. job took about an hour and a half to do, both sides, and to be honest with you, it was squealing for ages. It absolutely drove me crazy, and it was a lot worse than what you seen in the beginning of this video. It was just like squealing like a pig every time. So anytime I was coming into the estate, my son knew I was coming in before I even got near the house. But anyway, if you have an annoying squeak and you want to get rid of it, that's how it's done. Please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. Good luck everybody. Up south there, I hope things are going well with your brother. Talk soon.